And welcome everybody to Echo Master League Season 5, Week 2. We have a great game here, Banshee versus Spring Break. I believe this is a challenge match, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so Banshee, for their roster, they have, oh, that's a little backwards, but they have Bucket, Rayo, Scorbler, and Impact Gods. And for Spring Break has Plague Doctor, Speedy Dash, El Nubo, and Tech Error. So I do apologize. I believe that the rosters are flipped backwards on the stream, but it's the other way around. Yeah, they are. They're flipped. Spring Break has Bucket and Impact and all that, but that's meant to be. Banshee has Bucket, Rayo, Scorbler, Impact Gods. There we go. Perfect. All right, there we go. There's your correct rosters. But with that, I am Solar P. I'm Solar P. It's been a while since I've been around here. And for my cameraman, we have T-Rod, Trod, the GOAT. And yeah, two teams here. I believe we did get a disconnect. It was Corbler, Eva Dash. But I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I've been out and about doing things and whatnot. My entire game isn't even working, so we're testing things out tonight. Everything's gonna go well. I just know it, but I hope everybody's doing well. But yeah, some familiar names if y'all have been around in the community pre-shutdown. Plague Doctor, El Nubo. I believe Speedy Dash was a older face as well. And then Eva Dash, who's now Nya, in the little roster list. And Impact Gods, he was Nepalan and whatnot. But yeah, some familiar faces. I know all the Banshee guys. That was my old team last season, and since then retired. But awesome. I cannot wait to get into this game. Both teams are ready. That disc is in the middle, so here we go. Round 1. I cannot wait to see what both these teams bring out here. All the stops. That Joust comes loose here. Now bouncing high into the upper trench. Bucket here to pick this one up. He's going to send in a shot. Ooh, going ever so slightly wide. Impact Gods with possession, but can't get the shot in. Speedy off the head. Yeah, off the backboard. And El Nubo is able to get that stop off. Just maybe a Chicago. Who knows? But nonetheless, Banshee up 2-0. So great start already for the side of Banshee. Off rip within 15 seconds, I believe. Now 9 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. 2-0. It will be a Spring Break with his offensive joust. El Nubo to take this. He's going to pass this one over to that left tunnel, excuse me. But pass goes wide, picked up here and cleared all the way down in that Spring Break zone. Loose disc again, bouncing right outside that bubble. And Nyata picked that one up, looking for a bounce shot. Goes a tad wide, Bucket to pick it up. Now he's looking for a back out, back over to Nya, back over to Bucket. Bucket back down to the ground. Now he's moving this one down, but can't get the shot off the backboard. Impact Gods to recover. Impact breaking, hits that same side pass into bottom pocket shot from Bucket. Looking huge now, 4-0 Banshee. Immediately up by 4. It's been around a minute, so looking good is Banshee, as will be Spring Break back on this offensive joust. El Nubo gonna pick this one up. He's gonna move it up now, send that to that right lane over to Speedy. Speedy gonna move this one up lightly, just take their time, cross low pass over to Plague Doctor. They're gonna take their time again, look to for their opportunities. Just to move this one up. Oh, the Dusty comes through, but Bucket was with the read, able to clear this one all the way down. Stack race for it. Rebound is there, and Impact Gods with a beautiful 7-meter 3. Banshee up now by 7. 8 minutes to go. So pulling out some dominance now. Just 2 minutes in. Around 2 minutes in, we're already 7-0. Banshee looking good, but Spring Break needs to look for that breakthrough, that defense. And El Nubo with that right tunnel pass going off the marks, but will ultimately recover. Hits that same side tunnel over to Plague Doctor. Plague Doctor now walking this one forward. Cross low pass. Receives over to Speedy, back over to Plague Doctor. Plague Doctor going to back this one out yet again. Take their time now, debating out that defender. Same side wall pass to El Nubo over to Speedy now. Speedy looking to drive this one in. He's bringing it in, but no, Nya with a massive save. Now back out here, El Nubo going to pick this one up. And that lower trench now, same side post pass over to Speedy. Speedy going to try to bait out one. He's going to fire a shot, and the cross pocket shot is massive there. 2-7, Spring Break back within 5.
12, 11,
Going huge now. Just a great play overall. That you can see now that that defense was kind of bubbled up together. They didn't know whether to press or not. And if they risk a double press, then, you know, one juke is able to create a one-on-one as Impact Gods for the QB as Banshee. Cross pass to Rayo. Rayo cross low, looking for Bucket. Bucket gets there. He gets stack pressured though. Across back over to Rayo. Rayo looking for the shot, but the defensive stop there from Speedy. He gets that one, and he's able to send this one through that mid zone. Now on that far side wall, not picked up by anybody just yet, bouncing dangerously close to that goal. Impact God's gonna safely get there, hit that same side wall pass over to Bucket. Bucket looking at an open lane, but that shot actually wasn't looking at an open lane, excuse me, but Plague Doctor is able to get there. He's hitting that wall pass over to Speedy. Speedy cross pass over to Tech Error. Tech Error gets there. He sends that deep again, but the stacks are up from Banshee. Bounces back into the hands of Tech Error. He flips that behind his back, but nobody's home. As it looks like the both teams are regrabbing with each other, but it will be picked up here by Rayo. Rayo looking for that clear through, trying to find the connection for Nya. Nya gonna flip that one behind his back for a great 3-point shot. 2-10. 8-point deficit. Going massive. Hope everybody's doing well. What's up, B-Love? What's up, Klex? Haven't seen y'all around in a while. Hope y'all are gonna enjoy this match as much as I am. I mean, it's been fun casting other games, but Echo surely has the cake. Always does and always will. As Plague Doctor now in that left far lane, gonna move this one forward. Bring this one down and around. Back this one out to that doubles. And El Nubo just going to move this one forward, bait out a defender, send that one low to Play Doctor. Play Doctor looking for a shot, but Impact Gods, I believe, getting a hand on that one, and Nya is able to get that one off and clear that one through, looking for a connection to the back of the net, but not going to find it, as that shot goes wide, as it's now picked up here by Speedy. Speedy now going to clear that one through, deep down, bouncing back into that neutral zone. Not picked up by anybody, some stack disrupting maybe. Oh, bouncing off the head of Bucket. Unfortunately, back deeper into the zone of Banshee, picked up here by Impact. Impact now going to move this one forward. Look for that high mid pass going wide and all the way through into the hands of Plague Doctor. Plague Doctor hits that same side pass over to nobody just yet, as that interception comes through from Nya. Now with a long shot, with a big interception yet again from Plague Doctor, and he clears that right back where it came from. Picked up here by Rayo. Rayo able to clear that one through. Stacks are up again by Banshee, but just overshooting that disc, unfortunately, on that far side wall. Picked up here by Impact over to Bucket, but no, Speedy with a massive save. He's going to get that one cleared through, and if Spring Break can get this conversion, this would be huge as a long shot comes in, but the goalie was in the goal, and that shot goes wide. It's a great attempt there, but Banshee was right on top of that. Cross pass over. He's going to move this one forward. Rayo looking for his options, gonna get stunned out though by Speedy, as Speedy's gonna clear this one the other way, but immediately intercepted by Nya. Nya gonna clear this one through that same side tunnel over to Impact. Impact's now gonna move this one across low over to Bucket. Bucket looking for a bounce shot, but a big save there again from Plague Doctor. He's gonna clear that one all the way through, bouncing high, bouncing low. Stacks are up from both of these teams, but Spring Break will be there first with a long shot, but a big save again from Nya, and Nya's gonna clear that one through. Yet again, we're looking for that pass over to Rayo, but unfortunately going off the marks and picked up again by, I believe, Nya. Deep down into the hands of Bucket. 1-on-2 here, long shot. Just going off the post, unfortunately. Now back out here for Nya. We're looking for this reset cross pass over to Rayo. Rayo back down over to Bucket, going off the marks, off the hooks. He's able to get there, though. He's going to hit that cross pass over to Nya. Nya back in. Boo! No, the goalie got a hand on an El Nubo, putting in a self-goal. Super unfortunate. Now 10-point deficit for Banshee.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So a great play and back and forth possession times. Spring Break keeping up the pace, but Banshee's moving stronger as they come out on this offensive joust now. El Nubo crossover to Plague Doctor, but finds the hands of Nya. Nya with a long shot. Oh my goodness. Eva Dash with a massive shot from half-court range, 2 to 15. A 13-point deficit.
9, 8, 7,
Again, huge point difference. If you are Spring Break, you absolutely need to make something happen. 2:12 on the clock now. As a dribble play comes through, a fast play at that. Now sending this one low through, bouncing high, not into the hands of Speedy. Oh, Speedy gets there eventually, hits that same boot pass over to Plague Doctor. Plague Doctor narrowly gets past one, back up to Speedy. Speedy back over to Plague. And Plague's gonna back this one out. This is great pass work. Ooh, pass goes very wide. Just as I say, great pass work. Now back out here, Speedy resetting this one back over to Plague Doctor, back over to El Nubo. El Nubo moving this one in, looking for the drive over to Speedy, and Speedy's able to sink that one in, finding the back middle of the net. Now an 11-point deficit, 4 to 15. Spring Break is back in this game, but unfortunately, I believe with the pace that they're playing and how they have to play to break through this Banshee defense, I don't believe that they're going to have enough time. 1:20 on the clock here. Impact God's going to QB duck over the front stack now, send that one over to Eva, but Eva can't get there. Trying to track that one down, Will, but oh, big stuff there from Play Doctor with the shot, but no, goes off the marks. Yet again, Tech Arrow with another one, but can't get the back of the net connection, and is picked up here by Rayo. Rayo's gonna send that one low mid over to Bucket. Bucket just gonna hold it, wait for their teammates to get downfield. He's gonna continue to hold it, hit that cross low pass over to Impact. Impact has another cut pass, but he's gonna walk it in and bounce off the head of, I believe, Tech Arrow. Now back out here by Bucket. Bucket taking their time, trying to bait out this one defender. He gets past one. Oh, the solo play goes wide. Picked up here by nobody. Bouncing outside the bubble yet again and picked up by El Nubo. Cleared through that right tunnel. Oh, just barely not making it out. Bucket almost shot it. Almost had an open lane. Picked up here by Impact. Impact off the reception, and he's able to find that same side pocket with the icing on the cake. Spring Break, unfortunately, not able to make a comeback in this first round, but Banshee gonna take this one 4 to 17, maybe with a little maybe a little more goals, who knows. Also, yeah, for Spring Break, you definitely want to make at least one more statement goal for some momentum. Headbutt play comes through, makes it all the way through, deep down into the bubble. Picked up here and a shot, but no impact. God says absolutely not. The denial comes through, picked up again, and that will end off the round. And a great way to end the round for Impact Gods and for Banshee. So what a first round indeed. Spring Break almost got the breakthrough that they needed, but let's take a look at these stats here. Bucket, 2 points, 2 assists. Rayo with 1 assist. Impact Gods with 5 points, 1 assist, 1 save. And Yao with 6 points, 1 save, and 20 stuns, being the stun MVP of this entire game, excuse me. And for Spring Break, some great saves all around the board. Their defense is was looking really good, but Banshee was just able to counter off of all the misplays, mishaps that Spring Break may have had. Plague Doctor with 2 saves, Speedy with 4 points and 3 saves, El Nubo with 2 assists and 2 saves, and Tech Arrow with 1 save. So some good defense, and had most of the possession time as well, might I add. But still, Banshee was able to capitalize off of the tiny mistakes that Spring Break were making, ultimately putting them into the winning position of that first round. So looking good is Banshee. As this round 2 is about to be underway in a second. Oh, as a timeout comes through, actually. Perk of having no audio. Unfortunate. But nonetheless. Yeah, so I'll just be talking a little bit more. I hope everybody's doing well. I see Creed's in there, Cloak Dash, Still Be Loving, Klex, Jungo, Winnie. Okay. Bucket was in here earlier. But yeah, Spring Break actually had that timeout. So maybe they're again, I mean, a 13-point deficit in the first round is not something that you like to see. I like to say statistically, second rounds do go better than the first round for the losing team, which would in this case would be Spring Break. And who knows, maybe they can come out of this pause feeling good, feeling pumped, and maybe they'll find the way to get past Banshee. Maybe some. They lost tech error is what I'm hearing. Hello, Impact. And yeah, that's some yeah, definitely disorganized on the stacks. I will agree with that. I think that they can kind of come together, look for each other a lot more. Banshee has been kind of getting these free loose discs, which has been the mishap part of Spring Break's entire first round. They've just been able to capitalize, and they've been faster with it too. So if they're able to clean up on the stacks and call out for each other more, look for each other more, ultimately just be closer to each other positioning wise, I think it would look a lot better for Spring Break, and they could put up more of a fight than a 13-point deficit. Of course, no, respectfully, no shade. Yeah, definitely. Defense seems absolutely fine. Their defense was great, working very well, especially towards the end of that round, which will go into the second round. Just looking good, but definitely. And who's to say that Banshee's defense or offense is as good as it may seem? Who knows? Again, with the timeout and the restarts coming in, who knows what could happen in this following round. But yeah, I hope everybody, again, I keep on saying it, but I truly do, because it's been a while, man. I haven't been around really in the community very often, so I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope that everything this game has had to offer for, you know, what, almost like the past 9 years now, 9-ish years now. I hope it's all been well up to this point. Who knows what could happen, man? Things are going on. Everybody's going. Solar, can I get a meow? No. Impact, I'm sorry. Maybe in our in our alone time. It could also just be nervousness. You never know. I mean, these players have been around for a while. Plague Doctor, El Nubo. I've seen Tekka around as well. Speedy, I'm not too sure. There are a lot of name changes. Hence Rayo. Rayo is McBubbles, as far as I know. And Nyaz, Eva, Bucket Dash. It's always been Bucket Dash, I believe. And Impact God, same goes. But Plague Doctor's been around super long time. Same with El Nubo. I used to be gold or something, and like season 5 of VRML, and then I would see El Nubo in pubs, and me and Plague Doctor, we were pretty chill then too, but I would always see El Nubo in pubs. So is that Ash Dash? Is that who we're talking about? Anyways, whatever. This round 2 is about to be underway here. If that's Ash Dash, then yeah, that makes sense. But it will be Banshee winning this neutral. Joust is immediately picked up by Tekka, clearing this one all the way through that right tunnel. And a great breakthrough here. A stack boost coming in. He's joking around off the head of Impact Gods. And I believe that was El Nubo who shot that one. I may be wrong. Let's check on the replay. I mean, hey, why not? But still, great breakthrough there from Spring Break. It was not El Nubo. It was actually Speedy. Speedy was the one who shot that. So great shot there from Speedy, up 2-0 now. 30 seconds in, or I believe 15 seconds in. Impact God's up to the ceiling. He's going to maneuver around, try to bait out that stack, send that cross back over to Rayo. Rayo now low down over to Bucket. Bucket's going to get there. He's going to juke around on the floor, look for a bank shot, but goes ever so slightly wide and high. Now bouncing loose here. Oh, Speedy with the big hands there, and the fist come through. He clears this one all the way down. Now bouncing wide again. Picked up by Nya. Nya now going to move this one up. He's going to opt for that reset. Soft reset back over to that same side. Pebble. Back over to Nya. And they're just going to pass back and forth. There's a stack they're trying to bait out here. They're going to send this one forward and all the way through. That stack's going to overshoot it and be a little slow on that one. But nonetheless, they get back and Bucket's going to be there. Try to bait someone out. Going to continue to juke around. Back out to the bow tie over to Impact. Still holding it, hitting a little move. Just trying to bait somebody out. So shoulder pass over to Nya with the cross pocket. Oh my goodness. What a shot there. And man, a way to play time and pass through their defense and create a great opportunity. Yeah, you can see in that replay, Speedy goes to the pebble, and that creates that open lane for Nya to just score it. I mean, hey, it's just a great breakthrough there for Banshee. They slowed it down a ton, and it's working out. And unfortunately, the fast play goes wide there from Spring Break, and now picked up by Rayo, who's going to back this one out to Impact. Impact now. Just gonna offer the reset back over to Rayo. Rayo back up to Impact. Now gonna continue this one forward. Bait out a stack, maybe. Cross pass goes wide, but still able to maintain possession. Is Bucket. Bucket looking for a long heave into the bubble. Bouncing off the backboard and wide. Impact Gods with the reception though, and oh my goodness. They grabbed it from the other side of the goal, so it kind of looked like a Chicago, but Impact Gods with a beautiful shot in the heart there. I mean, not technically the heart. Shot in the head. We'll say that, because it was top pocket, and it was beautiful. It was nice. And it was great, and it was necessary for Banshee to go up 2 points. 2-4. El Nubo gonna QB hit that cross pass, or that right tunnel pass over to Speedy. Speedy now just gonna move this one forward. Evaluate their options. Now cross low over to Plague. Plague looking for a shot, and narrowly gets past the goalie, hitting him right in the heart. That's more like a shot, a dagger to the heart. That's more like it. Now 4-4. We're tied here in a closer second round.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Solar come back to the game. Okay, Creed. Everybody's on team. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Creed. Okay. Now crossover. Nya through all the way. The stack over shoots it open lane, but Bucket just dings it. So unfortunate and heartbreaking. Now back out here will be Impact Gods. Getting pressured off by that stack. Able to flip that one high. Dribble play. Rayo looking for a Joker train off. Yeah, they're moving around, but hits off the nest. Bucket with the shot, and Bucket is able to hit it in that little top area. Not necessarily top pocket, but close enough, honestly. But a nice little play there. Love to see a little Joker train every now and then. So we'll be Spring Break back on this offensive joust. El Nubo and take a slower approach to this one. Bait out that stack. They kind of play a coverage of a 1-2-1. Banshee does. They have a stack pushing, and then a lone man deep down, and there's that lone man again. Excuse me. Impact Gods getting that one up to Rayo. Rayo down deep. Looking for Bucket. Bucket has an open lane. He's going to fire it. The Plague Doctor gets there just in time with a big save. Now back out again. Rayo to pick this one up. Rayo back low over to Nya. Nya looking at Bucket maybe, but no. Plague Doctor swipes that one up, but immediately picked up again by Rayo. But no, the grab yet again by Plague Doctor. Able to clear this one all the way through, and a great defensive showing. Can they get the conversion? No, the shot goes wide and picked up immediately by that Banshee front stack. Now cleared here, maybe for a second, picked up by Speedy. Just gonna hold this one. They have one defender very far out now, and they're gonna hit that cross pass over. Nobody's home though. Maybe anticipated the teammate to continue moving forward. Rayo looking for a long clear heave all the way down. Maybe bouncing into the goal. Bouncing just wide. And now picked up again by Bucket, who's gonna try to juke around and gets that one back over to Nya. Nya getting stunned out by El Nubo. El Nubo now looking for that clear through, going, bouncing around. And Rayo's trying to track that one down. He will. And he's going to back this one all the way out to Impact Gods. Back over to Rayo. Rayo crossover to the table. But the pass goes wide, picked up by Impact. Impact back over to Nya. Nya getting pressured off by that stack, able to stun them both. Gets that cross pass, just a little high. The stack dives out from the bubble, as Plague Doctor's looking to move this one up. 4 minutes on the clock. Banshee only up by 2 after having a pretty confident lead throughout that entire first round. So now deep down here yet again, picked up by Impact Gods. He's able to swat that one away, and now picked up by looking for a dribble with Rayo maybe. They're going to clear that through that same side tunnel, or actually pass forward over to a Bucket. Bucket looking for the high pass to Rayo, but unfortunately goes off the marks yet again. But they're going to track this one down. The defender dives out of the bubble. Gets that cross pass over to Nubo. Nubo looking for a dribble again all the way through. Maybe an open lane, and the shot goes low and a tad wide. Now picked up here by that is Speedy. on that far side wall. Speedy now just going to juke around, hit that back pass over to Plague. Flip that one to that pebble pass over to Tech over to Speedy. Great pass work, but the pocket gets picked there. Bucket able to clear this one up. Looking for the clear and boost. Maybe Impact all the way through with a lone man trailing there, but the stack overshoots it. Picked up here by Bucket. Looking at his options, and the option is a shot. 4-8. Banshee goes up by 4.
12, 11, 10, 9,
Great plays now from the side of Banshee. Able to break through, and a great defensive showing yet again. I'll give kudos to Spring Break, but they need to make something happen on the offense. It's not enough. The defense is one heck of a showing, but they really need to make something happen on that offense now. But they're going to move this one forward. Look for their offensive attempts now. Speedy trying to hit that cross pass, maybe to Tech Error, but bouncing off that table lip. Great shield there from El Nubo. He's going to pick that one up. Low pass over to Plague, but Plague is not able to get the connection. Picked up by Speedy. Again, he's able to narrowly juke past one. He's moving this one and cross over to Tech Error, and Tech Error is going to slam that one into the center. Another dagger in the heart. Now back within 2.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
Great plays now from Spring Break. Making it happen, putting in the work, and this is what they need now. Only down by 2. 2 minutes remaining. It is very possible for this to go into a third round with how Spring Break is playing. Fast play comes out from Banshee. Cross low over to Nya. Looking for the shot, and oh my goodness. What a play catching the defense off guard. Now up by 5 is Banshee. My goodness. Round 3 still very possible. I believe around a minute 30 remaining. So, hey, it's still absolutely possible. El Nubo hits that right pass over to Speedy back over to Plague. Moving this one down now, hits that cross pass again, but the stun comes through from Rayo, as it's now picked up here by Nya. As a reset pass, he's gonna hit it. Excuse me. Low pass goes wide, bouncing high, and now picked up here by El Nubo for Spring Break. Clears that one through that high mid zone. Picked up here again by Impact for the big grab and interception. Backed out again. Plague Doctor. Back and forth possession for both of these squads, but Spring Break really need to capitalize off of these possession times, and he need to make something happen as Rayo is going to stop that one through. As that backstack gets there, Spring Break, 45 seconds on the clock here, cleared all the way through by Speedy. Fortunately, taking off an unfortunate series of bounces, picked up again by Speedy. He's able to get a light tap on it, but that stack from Banshee's immediately there. And if they can get if Banshee can get some points on the board, that will ultimately seal the deal. As a long shot comes all the way in, but bounces wide out of the bubble, and now out of the zone, picked up by Rayo. Rayo's gonna do a little moves, try to bait out Speedy. He's gonna send it into the bubble. Maybe intended for Impact. Impact gonna hit a little juke gonna dive, but it can't get it in. As a big stop there from that Spring Break defense. Now on that back wall, can't get it in as it's cleared all the way to that right wall. Now 10 seconds remaining. That will ultimately seal the deal. Banshee taking this one in 2. As Impact God sends this one in, maybe for one more point. And yes, they will. Absolutely. 6-13. Banshee taking this one in 2. So what a game, And what a great performance from Spring Break. And nonetheless, low scoring, but the defense there was very strong. But Banshee just came out on top with some amazing offensive plays, great pressure, and whatnot, and everything of that sort. So we'll take one more look at the stats here. As Bucket, 8 points, 2 assists. Rayo with 3 assists and 32 stuns. Nya with 11 points, 2 saves, and 36 stuns. And Impact Gods kind of all around here, 7 points, 3 assists, 2 saves, and 17 stuns. And for Spring Break, we have Plague Doctor, 2 points, 5 saves. Great performance from Plague Doctor in that goal, and just on that defense in general. That one moment, he had like 3 back-to-back saves. Great showing. Just unfortunately, the entire combination of the team just couldn't capitalize off of it, and I think that's what Spring Break needs to go and look at going into their next games. And back to the stats. Speedy, 4 points, 2 assists, 3 saves, 25 stuns. El Nubo, 2 assists, 2 saves, and 30 stuns. And Tech Error, I believe the stats got reset for him, but nonetheless 2 points and 9 stuns. So a great game. Great attempt from Spring Break and a great showcase from Banshee and both of these teams for that matter. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say. I've been Solar P. That's been Trod on the cams. That was Spring Break and Banshee, Season 5, Week 2, Echo Master League. We'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
It's game on!
Starting match.
Fifteen.